rock climbing, ooh, people, that's extreme sport. Ice climbing takes that extreme sport tag to a different level. This right here is a very, very good introduction to the sport of ice climbing. And the more people that do it will see that, I mean, this is Colorado. We do these kind of activities, and it's not out of your reach. We are 45 minutes west of Colorado Springs in 11 Mile Canyon, and this is Camp Alexander. It's a Pikes Peak Council Boy Scout camp that runs heavily in the summertime and a little bit of stuff in the winter. At Front Range, we've always done the bolt inspection and the climbing program inspection up here at Camp A, and we've worked with a number of different scout executives during that time, and during one of those times we were just trying to find out other uses for the property here, and we got to discussing whether or not we could get a completely shaded wall and possibly run some water on top of it and have an ice climbing program along with our rock climbing program.
Give me a minute to catch up before you start climbing.
Yeah, they want to get the slack. Rest your arms.
We were looking for some uncrowded ice to climb. If you look at the Colorado Springs area, there's a bunch of climbers and there's a bunch of rock routes. There are 2 ice climbs in the city. So we're always dealing with crowds. We don't want to be the group that people doesn't like to see come out there with 3 or 4 different people that we're taking out and just getting in the way and things like that. So that was a big motivation behind this. And the Boy Scouts were looking for just more ways to use the property year round. This is a very heavily used summertime location, and winters there's not much going on. So what we do is we have to get water from down here, which is either supplied in a swimming pool or by the well or by a well in the parking lot, which is anywhere from 350 to 400 feet away from the top of the cliff. And it's been a process over time of us just doing it one way, seeing if it worked, learning from it, and doing a different thing. At the very beginning, we were just running garden hoses out of the pool house straight from the well and running it to the top of the wall, and then having 2 or 3 different lines come off a manifold and spraying water. That worked. It's just one of those systems you'd have to babysit all the time. We can't let that freeze up because it'll freeze the building. So we wanted to get away from that, and we wanted to get a little bit more volume going up the hill. So what we started doing was using the pool water, because they have to drain the pool anyway after the season's done. So we're repurposing that water by using a well pump and an irrigation hose that goes from the pool itself all the way to the top to a heated manifold, and that manifold will branch out with heated garden hoses, and then we can place that water anywhere we need. There's nothing like being completely by yourself 200 foot up on a natural waterfall in, let's say, Rocky Mountain National Park. But you have to move yourself up to that level. You can't just go do that. That's not a feasible thing. These areas allow for people to get those skills.